Hey everyone, welcome back to the Goddess of Venus. It's your girl Jess. If you're new to the channel, thank you so much for stopping by. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you appreciate the content. If you are not new to this channel, thank you so much for coming back and rocking with your girl. I appreciate the love and I appreciate you vibing with me. Thank you. So today I wanted to talk about growth. So as you know, your girl is very in tune with her spirituality, and I actually had a conversation with one of my spiritual mentors not long ago. I'm going to have another conversation with another spiritual mentor tomorrow. And it was just a really beautiful experience. And it's one of those things that when you kind of get you're doing everything right, everything that you're seeing is right, everything that you've been experiencing up until this point, it's all aligned with your journey. When you get that confirmation, I don't really think there's anything that's a greater gift. And I wanted to talk to you guys today about the power of growth. Now, there was once a point in time where your girl was not that evolved, okay? I did not have the emotional intelligence that I have had the gift of gaining. But that's also because I wasn't open to it. You know, I was very stubborn, thought I knew a lot. And I did know a lot, but I didn't know everything. And I want to always just give a quick shout out to the people who have always helped me grow along this journey, because I'm very grateful that I never had a corner of yes men, right? I never had a corner of people telling me that I was always right. I never had a corner of people telling me that there were things I didn't have to work on. But I will also tell you that there was also a point in time where I was not vulnerable enough to even be open with a lot of the things that were really plaguing my spirit and were really poisoning my spirit. I was not open. So because I was not open, people were only seeing maybe about a quarter of what was really underneath. And believe it or not, I lived most of my life like that, guys. I mean, most of my life, I don't know. I kind of was just at this place where I really was just so guarded, and I would not let anyone help me. I was really in this place of, I don't need anyone to help me. I got this. I'm gonna figure it out on my own. And it's great, right? So if you want to get far, there's a saying, if you want to get far, go by yourself. If you want to get further, go together. And there are people that come into your journey that help you open up your awareness, help you see things from a different perspective. Sometimes these people are not here forever, right? Sometimes they're just here for a season and then they're off on their own journey and you continue along your own path. And it's just always good to remain grateful to those people, because even if they were just here for a season, they helped you open up your awareness to things that you probably wouldn't have gained on your own. So I really wanted to talk about growth, because there was a point in time where I can tell you it was almost like I was stuck in this point of growth. And there are a lot of people that knew me at certain points in my life, and they don't know the more emotionally mature version of me. They don't know the spiritually mature version of me. They don't know anything about that. And there are even some people who do know me, and they still kind of have this little picture of me from like when I was 16. And I'm like, you guys, I'm 31 now. You know, to judge me for who I was when I was 16 is to kind of take away from all the growth and everything else that I've done. But at the same time, it's not my journey to convince them that I'm any different. Because those who really want to see you and those who really want to grow with you will acknowledge your growth. And they will acknowledge how far you have come. And they will acknowledge all the things that you have done to better yourself. As within, so without. So there has been so much of the inner work that I've done. There's a saying that it says, if you haven't healed, you blame everyone. When you're on the journey of healing, you look within. And when you finally are leading from a healed place, completely healed, you don't blame anyone, not even yourself. You're just looking at the experience for what it taught you. And I'm slowly transitioning into the last phase, because there was such a long period where it was like I knew that things were meant for my growth, but I was just so pained by the experience, right? Because sometimes the growing, it hurts. It's not like it's, this, oh, here you go, here's a lollipop, there you go, it's all great. I have never heard of growth working like that. Growth is uncomfortable and it's painful, but then when you move through those things, it's awareness, it's wisdom, there's peace, different things that you would have never even thought existed on the other side of all that pain that you're going through when you are growing and when you are transitioning. So I wanted to speak about growth because I know that there's someone out there that is in the middle of growing and they're probably still being looked at from an older perspective of themselves, probably still being looked at from different eyes and not the eyes that they are starting to see within themselves. Because the reality of it is, all of your growth, you can see as far as you can go, and everyone else may not see it. And there are some people that they think they're growing and then they're not really growing, right? They're still like blaming everyone. It's everyone else's fault. Everyone can't talk to them. Everyone is not making any sense. Those people you can't really help. And it's not to say that you can't help them eventually, but in this space and time, if they're not open, it's not your job to help them, guys. It's only your job to try to lead with love. And as long as you know that you were leading from a good place and you were trying to do the best that you can, it's all that you can do. You can't manipulate them into thinking otherwise. You can't do any of that. You know what I'm saying? It's just a matter of, listen, I did the best that I could with what I knew. I tried to lead with love. If this person didn't see that, cool. And I want you guys to understand that a lot of the growth that you will be experiencing, there will be a lot of people who will doubt you. There will be a lot of people who will think that you're not growing as much as you are. And I want you guys to just start reminding yourself to kind of be your own cheerleader, because there's going to be people that they're not going to see the finished product of you while you're in the process. They're not going to see how far you're really going to go. They're not even going to look that way. They're only going to be like, oh, well, I see a little bit here, but I don't really see all this. And they don't realize that they're leading from their own ego, because it's those same people that are like, oh, I've done so much. Don't you see me? And it's kind of like, I mean, I see you, but I also see a lot of ego. I don't really see anything humble about you. I don't know. You don't see it because sometimes people don't realize that their ego is overshadowing everything that they have going on. All the goodness within them, it's still underneath that ego. And that's okay. That's their journey, right? There's going to be a point in time where even the things that I know now, 10 years from now, I'm going to know even more. My spiritual advisor, he was like, I'm so proud of you. You have come such a long way. It takes people years to accomplish what you've been able to accomplish in less than a year. And I'm so proud of you. And I was like, wow, thank you. Because it was like, I knew that I was growing, but I also have this tendency to not really, I don't really gas myself like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know what I can do and I know I can do more. And I know what I know, but I don't brag about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, because again, everyone is on their own journey. If I was to sit there and be like, I know this person is like, well, this doesn't align with me. In their current state of awareness, they're absolutely right. It doesn't align with them because they have not opened up their perception to see anything else. That's okay. But I'm here to tell you guys, make sure that you're your own cheerleader, because you're going to be faced with adversity. You're going to be faced with challenges while you're in the middle of growing. And this world will try to convince you of things that you are not. They will try to convince you that you don't deserve to be here, that you don't deserve to take up space. Who are you? And the reality of it is that you deserve to take up just as much space as anyone else. You deserve to grow just as much as anyone else. You deserve to be the best version of yourself. And it doesn't matter if other people don't see it. The point is, you make sure that you see it. Write your affirmation cards every morning. I know a lot of people don't know what affirmation cards are. You take literally an index card, you write your affirmations on it. You can write maybe 3 or 4, and you repeat them to yourselves 9 times a day. Sometimes people do the 3-6-9 rule, which is they do 3 times in the morning, 6 times in the afternoon, 9 times at night. And it's, I am growing, or I have grown, right? Sometimes it depends on your level of what you really feel. Most of the time when you're manifesting, people like to speak about things as if they already have it. So I have grown past this experience. I am healed. I am strong. I am resilient. Make sure that you are feeding those things to yourself, even if no one else is feeding them to you. Make sure that you are giving yourself all that love, even if no one else is giving it to you. I promise you that your future self will thank you for whatever it is that you're growing through in this very moment. And even if no one else sees the healed version of you, even if no one else sees anything else, eventually the right people will find you, and the right people will see you for everything that you've grown through. And you never know, you may be inspiring someone else. I remember a couple of weeks ago, I was just on my Instagram, and someone shot me a message. And they were like, listen, I just want to let you know that your videos and your card pulls at Goddess of Venus card pulls on Instagram, by the way, they were like, it's helped me so much. Thank you. And I was just like, wow. I remember when I started this, I didn't get a lot of brownie points, guys. I gotta be honest. I didn't get a lot of brownie points. Some people thought, oh my God, who does she think she is doing this? And who does she think? Doesn't matter. You do whatever it is that you're called to do. You heal in whatever it is that you are called to heal. And I want you guys to just remember to keep going. Don't let anyone stop you. If people doubt you, that's okay. That also has a lot to do with their journey. Maybe they don't feel that they can go as far as you are trying to go. That's okay too. Everyone is entitled to lead their lives however it is that they would like to lead. But just make sure that you're doing it with the best of intentions. Don't do something just to prove it to someone else. If you're going to be proving anything to anyone, make sure that you're proving it to yourself. I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Please be sure to check out my Instagram. I pull weekly card pulls, because it's normally for like every 3 days. So it's kind of still daily, but I always do it in a set of 3. Make sure you check them out. You never know. You may be getting a message in there that may be what you really need to hear. I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Please be sure to follow me on Instagram. If you'd like to connect, shoot me a message. Let me know you found me here. Thank you so much. Take care, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye. Love and blessings. Mwah.